everybody, Jessica here, welcoming you back for another wonderful workout. Today we're going to be using some really gentle, low impact exercises to help us open up mobility through the lower body joints, improve lower body muscle strength, and of course, work on improving our balance and stability. Getting set up for today's workout is pretty easy. You need some floor space for sure, and a chair makes a great addition to give you a little bit of support and a safety net through some of those balance exercises. You'll be okay without it though if that is your preference. Go ahead and get set up with whatever you need. We're going to get started right now. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. The chair is just placed wherever you feel like it is going to be most handy and available to support you. Could be to the front, could be to the side, your weaker side. That is up for you to work out, and you can, of course, move it around as needed. Let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to shift weight to the left leg, nice and soft through the hip, soft bend through the knee. Slide those right toes forward, gently opening up the front of the ankle and maybe curling the toes under just a little bit there. 2 more. The arch can be a little crampy, so don't curl too hard. Great job. Let's take 5 with the left leg. Same setup here. Soft through the joints on the right side. Final one. Set that left leg back. Great job. Go ahead, take heels to the front. Maybe a little bit of a step with that right foot. Roll back. Send the hips back as you pull those right toes up. Step it forward and pull back. Hopefully you feel a little bit of a stretch through the back of the ankle, maybe even through the back of the leg if it's a little bit tight. And you can modify anything here today that you need to. Slower, smaller movements. Final one here. Step that one back, and let's take 5 here on the left. Nice, easy step forward. Pull the hips back, lower that upper body. Lift those toes. Great job here. 4 more. Pull that left foot back in. Let's go ahead. Come to the right toes. Again, soft through that left hip, left knee. Pull the foot off the floor if you can. Leave the toes connected if you need to. Extend out and tuck up and under. See if you can drag that heel towards the booty. Toes point, toes flex. Chair is here if you need it. Let's take 2 more here. Final one. Beautiful job. Set that on down. You feel how much that left leg was working there once you release from that. You're not imagining it. Same thing here. Leave the toes connected if you need to, but if you can, and with a little bit of help from the fingers if that's needed, point out, drag that heel up and under. Squeeze that hamstring muscle lightly if you need to. If you find that moment where you're kind of, see if you can correct. So try not to fall out of it. See if you can train that body to stabilize. Last one here. Set that one on down. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and open up the hip flexor here on this right leg. So make sure that it has a path to swing at least a little bit into the front and the back, and it doesn't need to be huge. As you take it back, I don't want you arching through the back. Just extend the leg back, open up that hip. It can be slow enough that you can feel what's going on through the low back and the hips, making sure they stay happy. Final one here. And let's take the same thing, 5 for the left. Watch out for whatever's behind you. Squeeze the glutes. You'll notice that a lot of our muscles are opposites. So if something is stretching, something else is working, and we're kind of using that to our advantage here today. Final one. Set it on down. Okay, here we go. Plant through those feet. Let's get a little bit of foot and ankle strength here. Feel the ball of the foot, and even if you're in shoes, get those toes open, feeling rooted through the ball of the foot, through the toes, and then we're gonna simply try to lift the heels straight up and then lower down with control. Little bit of balance here. Chairs here if you need it. Nice and slow. Again, if you feel like you're wibbly wobbly, try not to fall out of it. Try to pause and correct. Final one here. You're doing so good. Hang in here. Open up those hips a little bit. Hopefully that sounds like a good idea. Plant through this left foot. Again, soft through the joints. Knee comes up and out. You're not twisting through your left knee. Getting it all moving really well. Final one here. If you need to move the chair, that's okay. Or if you need to move away from it, whatever you need here, we're gonna go ahead, take left leg up and out. No twisting through your right knee. Smaller movement if you need it. You've got 2 more. Beautiful job. Now we're gonna reverse that. So instead of coming through the center, up and out, we're gonna go down and out, up and in. Again, no twisting. You wanna be really cautious of your standing leg. Final 2. And let's go ahead and repeat that here on the left. So turn yourself however you need to make that work. Final one. Great job. Set it on down. Now, go ahead here. Plant through those feet, find equal spacing, almost like we were gonna do a heel raise, and let's see if we can shift to the left foot. Raise the right ball of the foot. It's not gonna be much, just gonna be a little bit. Hold and release. 2 more. Really warming up these shin muscles. Slight sway over. Same thing here on the left for 5. Final exercise, you've made it. Stretching and working all at the same time. 2 more here. Great job. Shake it all out. Really wonderful part about getting that strength and mobility and working with those opposing muscle groups is that the warm up and the cool down is built right and in. You mobilized the joints. You stretched some muscles while their opposers were working. Wonderful job here today. Nice quick exercise to get you ready. Get those joints moving really well. Busy time of year, busy day, I don't know, but you got in some great leg strength, some great joint mobility, and of course, balance and stability is always such a wonderful thing to practice and make sure that you are maintaining and keeping nice and strong for yourself, giving yourself that safety net throughout your daily movements. So wonderful job here today. I will meet you back here for the next workout. As always, thank you for joining me.